Ridge in the night, yeah. Rain on the pavement, lights so dim. Two brothers walk that line, trying to clean the world of sin. Midnight in Missouri, that's where we be. Chasing truth through a city full of enemies. Built with the mind, richer with the will. Ex-cops on a mission, keeping it real. The midnight sign blinking, the people cry while the system stands still. I ain't rich, don't you run. We got the truth till the morning come. Through the pain and the lies, we gon' rise, we gon' rise. Brothers stand, look like a song. Right is right, we can't be wrong. I ain't rich, hold on tight. We bring the soul, we bring the light. Marcus paid the price, Angie kept the flame. We speak for the voiceless, we carry every name. Politicians smile while the babies cry. Black council wandering, looking at the sky. But we from the woods, we from the block. We plant the seed and we rock. We dig in the dark, hands in hands, steady feet, steady walk. Street lamps from a gospel, concrete sings along. Justice ain't a headline, it's the courage to stay strong. Teach the children how to stand when the night is long. Turn the sorrow into chorus, let the city hear our song. I ain't rich, don't you run, we got the truth till the morning comes. Through the pain and the lies, we gon' rise, we gon' rise. Brothers stand, love like a song. Right is right, we can't be wrong. I ain't rich, hold on tight. From the block, we bring the light. King Justice on the corner, Lady Dream homes up refrains. I ain't rich at dawn. We love, we remain.
Iron Ridge, Blood Badges, Missouri, 1978. Rain hammered the streets of Iron Ridge like bullets against sheet metal. The city smelled of gasoline, cigarette smoke, wet concrete, and corruption. Every alley had a lookout. Every politician had a payoff. Every cop had a price, except two brothers. And that was exactly why the city feared them. Chapter 1, The Funeral. Thunder rolled above St. Mark's Baptist Church as black umbrellas crowded the cemetery hill. Two coffins rested beneath the gray sky. Angela James, Marcus James, murdered 3 nights earlier. Official police report, armed robbery gone wrong. But everybody in Iron Ridge knew something wasn't right, because Marcus James had once been internal affairs, and Angela James had been gathering evidence against half the police department. Standing beside the graves were the James brothers. Bill James stood motionless in a long charcoal trench coat, 6 feet tall, heavy shoulders, broad nose, tight afro, thick goatee. His hands rested in his pockets while rain dripped from the edge of his collar. Beside him towered Richard James, 6'10", 260 pounds, a giant in black denim and leather gloves with a black cowboy hat shadowing his eyes. His massive beard glistened with rainwater while mourners avoided looking directly at him. Richard slowly stared toward a line of police officers watching the funeral from across the street. "Look at them," Richard muttered. Bill didn't move. "I see them. They killed Marcus. I know. And Angie." Bill's jaw tightened. "I know." Richard removed his sunglasses slowly. "You calm because you got faith?" Bill finally looked at him. "No. Then why are you so quiet?" "Because if I start talking," Bill's eyes shifted toward the police line. "Somebody dies before sunset." Detective Harold Mercer stood beneath an umbrella across the street smoking a cigarette. Corrupt, violent, untouchable. The dirtiest detective in Iron Ridge. Mercer watched the brothers carefully. Officer Daniels whispered beside him. "You think they know?" Mercer exhaled smoke. They know. You worried? Mercer smirked. They're ex-cops. Richard suddenly looked directly at Mercer from across the cemetery. Mercer's smile disappeared instantly because Richard James looked like he wanted war. After the funeral, an elderly woman grabbed Bill's sleeve. Miss Clara Jenkins, you boys need to leave this city. Bill shook his head. We can't. They killed your brother because he found something. Richard leaned closer. What did Marcus find? Miss Clara hesitated nervously, then whispered, there's a ledger. Bill's eyes narrowed. What ledger? A black book, names, judges, cops, drug money? Richard looked toward the police cruisers. Where is it? Miss Clara trembled. I don't know. Marcus hid it before he died. Suddenly, screech! A black sedan came flying around the corner. Bill's instinct exploded instantly. Down! The car window rolled down. Muzzle flashes erupted. Blam! Blam, blam, blam! Cemetery statues exploded apart. People screamed. Richard grabbed Miss Clara and shielded her behind a gravestone while Bill drew a revolver from beneath his trench coat. Bill fired twice. Boom! Boom! The sedan swerved violently. Richard roared with fury. You coward sons of... The car sped away into the storm. Silence. Smoke drifted through the cemetery. Bill looked down. Blood spread across his sleeve. Richard stepped closer. You hit? Bill glanced at the wound. Just grazed. Miss Clara looked horrified. They're trying to kill everybody. Bill stared toward the escaping sedan. No, his eyes darkened. They're trying to start a war. Chapter 2, The Black Ledger. That night, the James brothers returned to Marcus's apartment. The place had already been ransacked. Furniture overturned, mattress sliced open, bullet holes in the walls. Richard shut the door carefully. They tore this place apart. Bill crouched beside Marcus's old desk. No, Richard looked confused. Bill pointed. They searched fast. He ran his finger through untouched dust behind the bookshelf. Professionals search everything. Richard cracked his knuckles. So Marcus hid it somewhere smart. Bill's eyes slowly lifted toward an old record player. Jazz music still spinning silently. Bill walked over carefully, lifted the vinyl record. Underneath it, a small key. Richard grinned. There we go. 1 hour later, they arrived at Union Station storage on the edge of Iron Ridge. Rain pounded the rooftop. Bill inserted the key into locker 247. Click. Inside sat a revolver, stacks of cash, photographs, and one black leather ledger. Richard opened it. His expression changed immediately. Oh, hell. Inside were names, police captains, judges, city councilmen, mob bosses, millions of dollars, drug shipments, disappearances, murders. Bill turned pages slowly, then stopped. His face hardened. What? Bill showed him a page. At the bottom, authorized cleanup. Harold Mercer targets. Marcus James, Angela James, Richard's breathing changed. Slow, dangerous. Bill quietly closed the ledger. We leave now. Too late. Red laser dots appeared across the storage room walls. Snipers. A voice echoed outside. Drop the book. Richard sighed heavily. Man, I hate snipers. Then all hell exploded. Glass shattered. Bullets ripped through the unit. Bill rolled behind steel crates, firing back. Richard flipped an entire metal shelf onto its side, like a riot shield. A gunman rushed the entrance. Richard grabbed him one-handed and threw him through the storage door. Crash! Bill shot another attacker in the leg. The man screamed. Then a grenade rolled into the room. Bill's eyes widened. Richard? Richard grabbed the grenade and hurled it back outside. Fire erupted through the rain. The brothers sprinted through smoke toward Mercer's men. Bill pistol whipped one corrupt officer unconscious. Richard slammed another through a windshield. Bodies everywhere, sirens approaching. Bill grabbed the ledger tightly. We moved. Richard looked toward the burning storage facility. You know what this means? Bill nodded grimly. The whole city's involved. Then a voice echoed from the darkness. No. The brothers froze. A silhouette emerged beneath the rain. Detective Harold Mercer, holding a shotgun. But he wasn't alone. Standing beside him was Police Chief Leonard Graves, Marcus's former best friend. Richard stared in disbelief. Chief Graves? Graves lowered his eyes. I told Marcus to stop digging. Bill's voice became ice cold. You ordered the hit. Graves looked broken. I didn't have a choice. Mercer smirked. I did. The shotgun cocked. Rain poured harder, and the war for Iron Ridge had finally begun. Episode 1, Iron Ridge, Blood Badges. The war begins, Chapter 3, The Shotgun Standoff. Rain slammed the streets of Iron Ridge harder than before. Flames consumed Union Station storage behind the brothers while police sirens echoed through the industrial district. Bill James tightened his grip around the black ledger. Across the flooded pavement stood Detective Harold Mercer. Bald, white, cold eyes, thick goatee. The shotgun in his hands glistened beneath the storm. Beside him stood Police Chief Leonard Graves, broken, ashamed, terrified. Richard James stepped forward slowly beneath the rain. "You set Marcus up?" Graves lowered his head. "I tried to protect him." Bill's expression hardened. "You signed his death warrant." Mercer smirked. "You boys really think Marcus was innocent?" Richard's eyes narrowed. "What's that supposed to mean?" Mercer took one slow step forward. "Marcus dug into things he couldn't understand." Bill shook his head. "No, Marcus understood exactly what Iron Ridge is." Mercer cocked the shotgun. "And now you do too." Thunder exploded overhead. Police cruisers surrounded the intersection. Red and blue lights painted the rain-soaked streets. Snipers appeared on rooftops. Richard glanced upward. They really brought the whole circus. Mercer smiled. "You're not leaving with that ledger." Bill stared at Graves. "How many names in that book are yours?" Graves trembled. "Bill, listen to me." "No." Bill stepped forward. "You listen." His voice became deadly calm. "My brother trusted you." Graves looked like he'd been stabbed. "You think I wanted Marcus dead?" Richard growled. "You stood there while they killed Angie too." Mercer laughed. "You boys still don't understand." Bill slowly opened the ledger. "You're all in here." Mercer's smile vanished. "And if that book reaches the press," Richard finished the sentence, "the whole city burns." A sniper laser landed on Bill's chest, then another, then 6 more. Mercer raised the shotgun. "Final warning." Suddenly, screech! A black muscle car exploded through a barricade. Police officers scattered. The car smashed into 2 cruisers. Boom! Fire erupted. Richard grinned. "Well, damn." The driver's side door flew open. A woman stepped out holding dual pistols. Vanessa Cole, former federal agent, Marcus's secret contact. Mercer's face changed instantly. "You." Vanessa fired immediately. Blam! 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 Chaos erupted. Richard grabbed Bill. "Move!" The brothers sprinted through exploding gunfire while Vanessa covered them. Mercer roared furiously. "Kill them!" The war for Iron Ridge had officially begun. Chapter 4, The Ghost Files. Vanessa drove like a demon through downtown Iron Ridge. Rain pounded the windshield. Police sirens screamed behind them. Bill sat in the passenger seat clutching the ledger. Richard loaded shotgun shells in the back seat. Vanessa glanced toward Bill. "You opened it?" Bill nodded. "It's worse than Marcus thought." Vanessa looked pale. "You didn't see everything." Richard leaned forward. "What's that mean?" Vanessa hesitated. "There's another file." Bill turned slowly. "What file?" Vanessa swallowed hard. "Ghost files." The car went silent. Richard frowned. "That sounds fake. It isn't." Vanessa turned a sharp corner. Marcus found records connected to disappearances going back 20 years. Bill stared at her. "Human trafficking?" Vanessa shook her head. "Political executions." Richard's eyes darkened. "What kind of executions?" Vanessa looked in the rearview mirror. "The kind nobody investigates." Bill slowly closed the ledger. "Who's running it?" Vanessa whispered. "The Black Council." Lightning flashed. Richard laughed once. "Now that definitely sounds fake." Vanessa slammed the brakes. The car stopped outside an abandoned jazz club. The Blue Midnight. Bill looked confused. "A club?" Vanessa nodded. "Marcus hid something here. Inside, dust coated everything. Old jazz posters, broken tables, cigarette smoke stains." Richard slowly walked across the floor. "This place dead." Vanessa pointed toward the stage, not underneath it. She pulled open a hidden trapdoor. Below them sat a secret underground archive. Walls covered in photographs, politicians, mob bosses, police captains, judges, and dozens of missing people. Richard's expression changed. "Oh, hell." Bill stepped deeper into the room, then stopped. Pinned to the center wall was a photograph of Marcus, taken only days before his death. Someone had written one sentence across the image: "He found the truth." Suddenly, click. Bill turned. A revolver pointed directly at Vanessa's head. A voice emerged from the shadows. "You should have stayed buried." An older black man stepped forward, former Detective Calvin Raines, one of Marcus's old allies, and according to police records, dead for 12 years. Chapter 5, Dead Men Talk. Richard nearly pulled the trigger. Bill stopped him instantly. "Wait!" Calvin Raines lowered the revolver carefully. "You boys got Marcus killed." Richard exploded. "Excuse me?" Calvin slammed a folder onto the table. "You kept pushing him back toward Iron Ridge." Bill stepped closer. "Marcus chose this." "No." Calvin's eyes became haunted. He chose family. Vanessa slowly looked at Bill. Marcus thought the department could still be saved. Richard scoffed. That man was too hopeful. Calvin lit a cigarette. The city wasn't always like this. Bill folded his arms. Then what happened? Calvin looked toward the ceiling. Money. He opened a file. Inside were photographs from 1968, military officers, federal agents, Iron Ridge politicians, and one face both brothers immediately recognized. Their father. Richard stared in disbelief. Dad? Bill grabbed the photograph. What is this? Calvin looked uneasy. Your father helped build Iron Ridge's anti-corruption task force. Bill frowned. That makes no sense. Calvin nodded slowly. Because eventually, the task force became the corruption. Silence filled the room. Richard whispered, You're telling me our father was involved? Calvin looked directly into his eyes. I'm telling you your father tried to destroy them. Bill's voice became dangerous. And, Calvin exhaled smoke, they killed him for it. The brothers froze. Bill slowly sat down. Our father died in Afghanistan. Calvin shook his head. No. He slid over another file, autopsy photos, bullet wounds, execution style. Richard's breathing changed. They murdered him. Calvin nodded, and Marcus found out. Suddenly the lights went out. Darkness swallowed the underground archive. Then came the sound. Click, shotguns, dozens of them. Mercer's voice echoed upstairs. Burn the whole damn building. Chapter 6, Blue Midnight Massacre. Firebombs crashed through the jazz club windows. Boom! Flames spread instantly. Smoke swallowed the building. Richard grabbed a table and flipped it for cover. Vanessa loaded both pistols. Bill opened the ledger again. Take only the evidence we need. Calvin laughed bitterly. Too late for evidence. Gunfire exploded downstairs. Mercer's tactical squad stormed the underground archive. Richard charged first, like a freight train. A shotgun blast hit his shoulder. He barely reacted. He grabbed one attacker by the throat and smashed him through a filing cabinet. Bill moved like ice, controlled, precise, deadly. 3 shots, 3 bodies. Vanessa dove across a desk firing both pistols. Muzzle flashes lit the underground room. Calvin shouted, "The Ghost Files!" Bill turned. What? Calvin pointed toward a locked steel cabinet. Take them. Richard ripped the cabinet door completely off. Inside were hundreds of files, missing persons, assassinations, government payments, and photographs of children. Richard's expression became murderous. What the hell is this? Vanessa looked horrified. Oh God! Bill opened another file, then stopped cold. Inside sat a photograph of Angela James, taken months before her death, stamped with one phrase, target observed. Mercer suddenly appeared through the smoke upstairs, holding an automatic rifle. Drop everything. Bill looked directly at him. No. Mercer opened fire. The underground archive erupted into chaos. Split shredded shells. Paper exploded through the air like snow. Richard unloaded shotgun blasts through the smoke. Vanessa rolled beneath falling debris while firing upward. Calvin grabbed duffel bags and shoved files inside. Move! Move! Mercer advanced down the stairwell, firing continuously. You boys should have left Iron Ridge buried. Bill returned fire. You killed my family. Mercer laughed coldly. Your family got curious. Richard charged through gunfire like a monster. One tactical officer fired point blank into his chest armor. Richard grabbed the man's rifle and bent it in half. The attacker screamed. Then a grenade rolled across the floor. Bill's eyes widened. Richard? Richard dove instantly, grabbed Vanessa, and hurled her behind cover. The underground archive exploded. Flames burst through shelves. The ceiling began collapsing. Calvin shouted through smoke, "The tunnel!" Bill grabbed the Ghost Files. Richard kicked open a hidden steel exit beneath the archive. Behind them, Mercer continued firing while the Blue Midnight Jazz Club burned above Iron Ridge like a funeral pyre. The brothers disappeared into darkness. But the war had only just begun.
Iron Ridge in the night.
Yeah, rain on the pavement.
Lights so dim.
2 brothers walk that line.
Trying to clean the world of sin. Midnight in Missouri. Yeah, that's where we be. Chasing truth in a city full of enemy. Bill with the mind, Richard with the steel. Blue midnight sign blinking in the rain. We dig in the dark while the powers play. We here to stay.
Lady Dream, Irish, don't you run. We got the truth till morning comes. Through the pain and the lies, we gon' rise, brother, stand love like a song. Right is right, we can't be wrong. Iron Ridge, hold on tight. We bring the soul, we bring the light.
Marcus paid the price, Angie kept the flame. We speak for the voiceless, make sure they know the name. Politicians smile while the babies cry. Black council meeting, mouths asking why. But we from the roots, we from the block. We lift the stories up until the silence talks. Lady Dream.
Iron Ridge, don't you run. We got the truth till morning comes. Through the pain and the lies, we gon' rise, brother, stand. Love like a song.
Where these Iron Ridge, don't you run. We got the truth till morning comes. Whoa. Where these Iron Ridge, don't you run. We got the truth till morning comes.